Okay, now it should be working. Things working? Alright, everything's working. Howdy, folks. Cody here with IronVerse Comics. Hope you're doing well. Doing Coffee Cody Comics. I think it's number 52. I labeled it number 52, so it's going to be whether or not we did one already. Already too hot. Okay. So I was not going to stream this week, besides the 2 I did on Monday. But here we are. Just a smidge, please. Alright. But I did do a Coffee Cody Comics this week. I didn't really want to miss it. So, here we are. Just a few updates. Then we'll hang out for a little bit. And then we'll let it drop, right? Got a different monitor setup right now, and the lighting setup's a little bit different. So it's like super bright right now. So let me see. Let's do more of these things you should do off screen, on screen. A little bit of that. Why is this flashing too? See that? It shouldn't be because of the chat screen effect I have going. Is it? No. It's just flashing like that. Well, I know I can do this now. Is that why? That'd be weird. It's not on. So it should... I don't know. We'll just pretend this stuff over here is alive. It looks fine on my camera. It's just weird going through OBS. OBS has been weird. You'll notice also on this screen, the sun is like super washed out and weird. So I don't know. OBS is just being weird. But we'll just roll with it. This is not alive. Don't worry. I'm not going to be attacked. I don't know why it's flickering like that. I don't know if it's flickering to you guys, but it is on my OBS. Ooh, it's super high energy. I need more coffee for this, man. There we go. Okay. You know, I gotta add less to this too. Add existing. There you go. I want it not to loop. Oh. Then click it not to loop, Cody. One more time. Perfect! Okay, that's what I needed it to do earlier. I'll get it down. I add a bunch of tools and pointless nonsense to this thing. Then I gotta figure out how to wrangle. I don't have any of the stuff on. There you go. All the things are turned on now. Ooh, it's some high energy music though for me right now. Ooh. It's like arena shooter music right now. So it's a lot. We're good over here? I don't know if we're good, but we're working. Let me see. Are we live? Everywhere? Is everything living? Stuff moving? Do I get to pretend I know what I'm doing for another day? Looks like Twitch is doing the thing it's doing, but let me look. Yeah, it's working. Yep, we're good. Cool. Yeah, no, it is all funky over here. Let's see. I'm very curious. Let me go over to here. Okay, no, that's fine. Let me go over here. What if I turn off this? Yeah, see the chroma key's on. Okay. That's what's doing it. And that's kind of green. So it's unsure to remove it or not. I'm gonna make it more obviously like bright green. Does that help? No, it's still gonna do that. Seems like something I'll just have to live with, because it thinks that's a green screen. Which is fair. It's not, but it's fair, it thinks it's one. What if I... Okay, that literally affected nothing. Okay. If I turn it up, that also affected nothing. Okay. It's like there. What if I do? Where? If I make it like darker green. Chroma key. Oh, it's always gonna be good. That I can't fix. I turn the whole background green. When I turn on the chroma key, it works. Oh, I'm so confused, folks. And I was just saying I get to pretend I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Groovy fucking tunage today, though. Alright. I'm just putzing around until maybe some kind folk show up. So I'm gonna have more coffee. I'm just hanging for a minute. Relatively cheap coffee. No, it's very cheap coffee. It's the cheapest coffee I can get. Only a couple things to chat about. I guess I can get to the slightly more boring stuff. You guys into boring stuff? No, I don't know if it's boring. I enjoyed it. I have now... I only have 3 more volumes of Shaman King left to read. Once they come out, I believe, next month or beginning of next year. I don't remember when it comes out. I'm excited to finish Shaman King. It's been a rough ride, but there are so many gems in it. I can totally recommend Shaman King. You just gotta stick with it when it gets into the rough patches. I've noticed that with most manga I've read. Is if you stick with it, if it's a long, ongoing season or series, there's a reason it was ongoing. So find that reason, and if it's good enough for you to keep going, keep going. And I can recommend that with Shaman King. It's building and building. I think in the next 3 volumes, if it ends good, then be totally worth the investment, both time and money. So that's cool. I'm excited about that. That's what I've been reading. I started... Oh shit, I guess we'll get into that. Please stand by. Voice bot ain't working. Voice bot! Mi amigo, are you awake? Do you live? Okay, he does see me. Always trying to read it off the wrong microphone. Okay. Can I set it to, like, the right microphone? Like, I only want you to use the correct microphone. Okay, whatever. It's fine. We're fine now. Please stand by. Alright. There you go. I had to get things and stuff. Okay. So, we were talking about this. So, here we go. So, this is the Shaman King Omnibus, alright. 31 through 33, right? It's good. At least he's, like, not in the reads anymore. He's found a way to blend what he's good at with what shonen manga kind of expects. That's where he lost his way. Partway through this thing. Lita, what are you doing? You're stretching right on the mic thing. Okay. Mike might move. She's got her feet on it. Mike. Camera move. She's on the camera stand. A lot less common of a term, camera stand. Actually, that popped up, so this is worth showing. So he does mini comics, right? A lot of mangaka do mini comics. His are... Oh god, you see the camera stand now is in front of the light. That's annoying. There you go. This one's my favorite that he's done so far. Skip track. It's very distracting. Very distracting. Okay, let me turn down on my ears too. It's just way too overpowering. Okay. And it's just a quick romance on how the main character's parents met. Super cute. It's like 4 pages, and then there's a sequel to it that's about 4 pages. And it's some of the most fun I had in Shaman King. Period. Which, you know, that's not the greatest endorsement in some ways, but in other ways, like, it's just really very well condensed storytelling. Very quick romance and personality stuff. We don't even know anything about Yo's mom throughout the story, and it still, like, matters a lot. We know a little bit about Mickey, but not anything about the mom. Then there was also this, which was like his first published one-shot. He specifically cites Ghost Rider as the inspiration, which was kind of neat. Inspired in part by the American comic series Ghost Rider. That's a Zero pilot that comes back from the dead. I don't want to ruin it, because it is a one-shot, so there's not much to it. It's just, if you come across it, read it. It's totally a good read. It has a twist, which you don't expect, right? So it's good. I totally recommend that as well. But yeah, Shaman King's been good. I want to see where it ends, and then I can decide a lot of things. But I gotta see where it ends. I'm gonna have to move where I place that light. I'm not gonna do it now, but it looks like that's gonna be a necessity. I haven't, since I redid my monitor setups, it's way things are popping up I didn't expect. For instance, this, right? Like, now it's not glaring right in my eye, but it's also like it's picking up the camera shadow, weird shadows, so we'll figure it out. Also started this, though I don't even think I finished the first comic. No, I finished the first comic. That's literally as far as I got. But it was good so far. Again, these aren't amazing. Big 40K fan. And I was terribly worried what Disney would do with them. Not so much what Marvel would do with them, because Marvel's been all over the place. It's done all kinds of different things besides superhero comics. Like, I wasn't too worried there. I'm worried about what Disney Marvel would do. And you know what? The quote on the top here isn't that inspiring. A complex world clearly worth exploring. Yeah, 40K is massive and old and Tolkienian based, so it is a incredible lore dump. If it's your thing, you could lose yourself for hours just reading Wikipedia stuff and be unbelievably entertained by 40K. I did that many times as a kid. When the quote you put... Oh, wow, and even the back one would have been better. But the quote that you put on front is that, hey, it's off of a franchise that's really good. Like, what's this, though? Then the back is, it's great sci-fi, and every page is filled with phenomenal writing and art. The art's pretty good, and the writing wasn't bad. I would say it is mid-tier, which not much makes it mid-tier these days, to be fair. Like, this isn't extraordinary. It's not something I'd go out like, if you're a 40K fan, you have to... No. If you like 40K and you want to read some 40K comics, so far Marvel's attempts have been fine. If you're a Marnie's Calgar fan, you might really like the Marnie's Calgar one. If you're a Sisters of Battle fan, you might like this. There are better Sister of Battle's tales that were told by the Black Library like 30 years ago. I have quite a few behind me. I want to do a 40K comics deep dive one of these days, and maybe we'll do a compare and contrast. Because you'll see the difference. We go from, if you folks have read older European comics, particularly of the 2000 AD and heavy metal kind of bent, then older 40K comics are right up your alley if that's your thing. These ones are somewhere in between that and like modern image comics. In presentation, right? There's something about the grimy black and white pages of the Black Library 40K comics that just add to its appeal. Whereas, you know, the colors in this are good. Like, they're good colors, but they're just colors I've seen a million times before. And there's not really a character to hook onto yet. We were introduced to a squad, and we lost one of the squad. One of the things I was glad is in 40K comics and Marvel, they have not toned down the violence and the gore much. It's been toned down. But a bolter still does what a bolter's supposed to do. So I'm a happy camper. If they can still do that, then there's a lot of things they can still do. That's usually my sign of whether or not an adaptation of 40K is faithful or not. Is that ultra violence, because it says a lot about the 40K universe, the amount of ultra violence in it. It's basically one universe of ultra violence. Skip the track. Thank you kindly, voice bot. But yeah, so I read one comic, one issue in this 5-issue trade paperback, which is very small for 5 issues. I have no idea how it's gonna go, but I didn't hate it so far. It was fine. It's just like other 40K comics have gripped me. A lot of the older ones are like 2000 AD and Judge Dredd, like sized stories. So, you know, 8 to 12 pages. So it's a lot easier to digest a quick story like that and feel like you read a quick pulpy kind of thing, which I think is where 40K like can succeed the most. I know they did tons of sweeping and epic and some really, really good novelizations as well. Again, check out the Black Library if it still exists. I think it does. But like, I've read the Space Wolf stuff, and that was like 6 novels. I've read the 7 novels, 8. 7, I think, because I'm including Battle of the Fang as well, which is separate than the Ragnar stuff, Ragnar Blackmane stuff. And then I read the first Ultramarines omnibus, and I'm not a big Ultramarines guy. I know they're the most popular like stock chapter in 40k, so they have a lot of supplemental material again, like the Marty's Calgar comic that came out recently. The fact that their Primarch, basically their father, came back, right? That's a big one recently in the 40k universe. It's not reboot. It moved forward. Every so often, Games Workshop will move their universes forward. They killed Warhammer Fantasy. They moved it to the end times and then killed it. This one, they're moving towards the end times, but I highly doubt they'll kill it because it's their #1 cash cow. But yeah, if you want 40k comics, Marvel is being serviceable. So that's honestly more than I expected. So there you go. If it's good, I'll let you folks know when I finish it. But so far, like, the plot isn't anything special. It's just some sisters of battle on a planet searching for some heretics. It's very stock standard kind of stuff. And then recently, I read two chapters into this because I wanted to see. I watched the anime years back before it was even like a phenomenon. And it's a good anime. But when I really like that stuff, I want to go in and see what the manga was like. Oh, you want me to stand and move the mic? I will move the mic. That much I can do. Very cheap Walmart shirt, but they've been doing anime shirts. So I snagged a Cowboy Bebop one not too long ago, and this is a Hunter x Hunter shirt. Or Hunter x Hunter? I think you just say Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, there you go. Can't really stand. Moving the camera would be a lot, and you'd get a straight crotch shot, and you folks don't pay me enough for crotch shots. Kidding, but yeah, it's a Hunter x Hunter shirt. Thanks for asking. Welcome. You're new around here. I really appreciate you stopping by and asking a question. I appreciate interaction. Very much so. But yeah, Hunter x Hunter. It's just a collection of the main 4 in the cast on a white background. I was just stoked that there was a Hunter x Hunter shirt. I know the mangaka recently started working on the series again, so I think that's probably why they're trying to sell merch again. But yeah, started reading this, and I didn't realize he's not that great of an artist in a lot of ways. And he knows it. Which is kind of cool to see. Kohei, Horikoshi, I have no idea how to pronounce these names. Sometimes I do better than others. But the other bit is, like, the amount of personality that he throws into the page is so much better than the anime, which tries to make it look cleaner. So far, so good. I'll keep reading it. I'm not going to probably read past volume 1 because it's a massive investment. But I wanted to check it out because, again, I'm starting to get some of that pop culture stuff in my small town at the local fucking Walmart. So I'm happy to be able to indulge on that stuff here and there. But yeah, that's the quote-unquote comics end of today. That's not to do with our work. So I guess I'll move on to our work. So, unless you discover us out of nowhere, which I really do appreciate, you're probably familiar with IronVerse Comics. This is what I do. It's the main work. It's why I'm here, right? And we've been working on issue number 4. We crowdfunded it successfully at the beginning of the year, and we've been clocking it around, hopefully getting it out at the end of this year digitally, and then physical at the first quarter of next year. And so we've got new colors in, we got a new animation in today, or not today, this week. Behind, I usually do these Wednesdays. So let's start with the new animation. Oh, I'm here. I can actually use this. Get out of here. Get out of the way. Background. back on, please. Get that going. Display screen. Dope. So we got Tracker animated from the end of issue number 2. This is the last page of issue number 2. Wonderful Mrs. H did yet another beautiful animation. You'll see all those on the channel, various places. And we use them for trailers and all kinds of stuff. We've been slowly building a large library, and hopefully by the end of that large library, within a good amount of time, we can make some killer trailers and pitches and just use them for other things. But yeah, brand new from the wonderful Mrs. H. I think she's got a campaign launching this week, so I'll be pushing that here and there. Very, very happy to have her a member of Team IronVerse Comics. But yeah, another new animation. Pretty stoked. Display screen. Then we've got, oh yeah, we did get these in too. So we ran also during this campaign a couple sketch card tiers. So Mrs. H and I did a tier together where you get 2 sketch cards from one from each of us. And she's completed her end of that. I am far behind on mine. I need to do drawing streams again, but I'll find the time for that. But the ever incredible Illustrated Monk did his own separate tier, and he delivered those sketch cards recently. Display screen. Display screen? There we go. So he did his kind of his trope for us over here at IronVerse Comics, the ever wonderful Jackie Irons. So got, I believe, 5 of these. Very neat. Coffee. Oh, Lita Bear. What do you want, kiddo? I think she's hungry. I might stop and feed this dog here in a minute. But, anywho, I think they came out wonderfully. It's probably the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, those are the 5. Very stoked with how they came out. He mailed the physicals to me now, so I think I'll have those next week to go out with the other ones, to go out with the books when they're done. Original pieces of art, man. We've got an amazing fan base over here at IronVerse Comics. I'm so proud of them. It's a heck of a thing. Display screen. Band's working well with me today too. There's that, and then I think I showed the colors I can show. Yeah. So that's actually probably the updates for now. Steve. Oh no, he did some more colors. I can preview one more page of colors. Let me do that. Let's do. I want one that's not like super spoiler. Sure, we can do this one. Now these are WIP. He has not confirmed that they're done, and these aren't the finished files that I usually get when he's done. So bear with us if something changes in your copy, if you see this or what have you. What is this? I don't even know exactly what page this is. I want to say it is page 14, I want to say. Display screen. Display screen. More colors! He has beautiful depth. Just incredible depth through the scenes and storytelling. Just look at that. Look at that stubble. Look at it. Fuzzy. Yeah. We should have 2/3 of the book colored, I think, beginning of this coming week. I will return. This dog really wants out. I bet she's hungry. So I will be right back. Please stand by. There we go. Back. Yeah. That pretty much covers things, folks. I don't have that much interesting stuff to do today, or to talk about today. Very stoked about these. There were other previews that came in, but I don't want to do too many spoilers. This one has, like, no spoilers, just some thematic stuff. So I had no problem with it. But, yeah. We'll see more as time moves forward. Yeah. Oh no, I wanted this. There you go. So I don't know. Don't think I need to stick around much longer, sadly. I wanted to stream for a little while longer, do all that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, talking about the ever incredible Mrs. H, she is... I'm expecting one of these here shortly myself. It's Captain Orange. That's her first series that she released anyway. Then there's a second one called My Superhero Power Sucks, but I'll do my best anyway. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. So again, I'll be pushing that on the channel as I get a chance to, once the actual release happens. I don't know if there's anything else like I can push. I was thinking we'd do some gaming or something. I do want to test something while I'm streaming, so we're going to test something. But I don't think we're going to go beyond testing. So let's see. I am very curious. So we'll test this thing. It's nothing spectacular, so don't like freak out. Say, oh my god! But I do want to see if it works. So we'll see. Or works now. We've tested before, and it did not work very well. So we'll see. We'll see. launching it now. I'm out of coffee. I want more coffee. It's a little late today for coffee. Oh, it took a while for Steam to launch. Skip track. There's a few of these. I want to stop. This is what we're going to end up checking. I have no idea. Didn't work well last time, but then there's been an update or two, and there was a trick I learned that some other folks discovered that may allow this to work. So we'll see. Basically, this, right? It takes a lot of GPU stuff to remove. So we'll see if it actually will. Sure would be swell if it. Oh, I can't see. That's a little frustrating. Let me see. If I can't see it, then we're really like not going to be able to do anything about it. I just need to see what the frame rate's like. Can't test anything with the frame rate ain't doing it. Okay.
It is the force.
Yeah. I don't actually care about the volume. I just want to see what the frame rate's like. Oh, I can't see chat like this either. Ah, it's frustrating. You can kind of see the camera. That's like the big one. Skip track. Skip track.
As you wish.
Yeah. Maestro.
Here to serve.
Thank you. We'll see. I would like this to work. It doesn't look like that's laggy. The camera itself, anyway. But let's see if the background is. Once it loads in, of course, it's going to be a minute. It's weird how this thing, when it goes full screen, it messes with the second screen, how it aligns things. It's disappointing. Makes it harder to see these things that I need to see. But yeah, once it loads, we'll see. Might have to actually go back into the video to see because of how this is, but we'll find out. Super exciting just to see if frames are dropped or not. But something to do while I'm live. Then we'll probably call it at an hour. I don't see why not. Yep, frames are super droppy on your end, and then they're fine. Super droppy. Fine. Super droppy. Fine. Okay. Alright, I just wanted to check that. Okay. Nope, didn't make a difference. So this is still a useful tool. It's just for some games and such, it just will not be a super useful tool. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, then that is a little annoying. But I could always change the sheet or blanket I'm using on here to a not green one, and that would fix things, which I may do. Okay, there we go. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else. Maestro. Ooh, we got the jack track. Cool. Yeah, I'll hang for another 15, and then I'll call it. I don't have, again, I'm not too sure there's anything like super incredible we can discuss at the moment. No real comic news that I'm aware of that took me by surprise or anything. I'm trying to think. I don't think so. Oh, so Twitch is messed up. I'm not playing Darktide right now. I would play Darktide, but I'd rather have that be its own like stream. So let me go to Twitch and change that. Then I'll have to change it back if I do stream. It is on it. Yes, here, please. Let's edit this. Edit. I am not streaming Darktide. This is just chatting. Had the this worked, we might have played a little Darktide. It ain't working, so it's not a biggie. There we go. No, I don't think Twitch is working again. Yeah, this happens. I don't know why. Watch. Display screen. This is what Twitch is seeing. Even though it says I'm live. It's done this before, and I've had to restart the stream to get Twitch to work. And for that to work, I'd have to alt F4 out of here. It's weird. It's very weird. I don't know why Twitch isn't working. But it is what it is. I really wish I knew why I'm not offline though. You even say I'm not. It's right here. Then you say you are. Determining quality. It's weird. No idea. No idea whatsoever. Display screen. But yeah. Moving along on everything, folks. Something else I would preview. Well, I guess I can preview a little bit. You might get a little flustered, but nobody's watching this. Somebody goes back and watches it later. Excellent. Display screen. Other things moving forward. Other thing is moving forward. Let's see. Oh, there's the hand. This thing. It's funny. The cat never used to care about my old monitor setup. Now she cannot resist messing with my second monitor. Any movement. It's pretty funny. But yeah, The Recluse. The cover's coming along. I'm sure it'll be previewed more and more elsewhere. I'm not showing the full thing, obviously. But things are moving. And I think it's looking real cool. It looks like OBS isn't getting some of the colors like this. Oh! I wonder. I think I know exactly what's happening. Shouldn't that just be applied to the... No, let's see. I'm very curious because you guys aren't getting one of the colors. Yeah, I thought it would just apply to me, and it does. Yeah, you're not getting the greens. This is all green. Huh. Well, then it's a work in progress. It is a work in progress preview anyway, but it's even more so because you're not seeing all of it correctly. Why is OBS weird? Why is OBS so weird today? Nah, it's been weird for a while, but like more so than usual, which is, again, weird. Colors in particular, again, this, which I'll show in a second, on this monitor is not correct. That sun is like super washed out. And that's been all of a sudden. And I thought, oh, maybe it's the file. It's not the file. So I don't know. I don't know. No. There you go. Something a bit more chill, please. But yeah, this is moving forward, and I'm super stoked with it. Display screen. Display screen. There you go. Thank you. The band's not always the most helpful. But yeah. Also the updates, folks. 10 minutes. Do I have anything that would be worth your time for 10 minutes? I don't think so, which is disappointing. You'd think I could do something for your time in 10 minutes. I don't know, I put on a hat. I'm sure that's worth your time, right? How many cowboy hats do you see where you're at? Yeah, that's right. Probably fewer than I see where I'm at. It's pretty common where I'm at, especially older folks. This gets very hot very quickly. I don't know how they work. I guess it protects your face from sunburn, so I guess it's the trade-off, but the hats are very warm. I don't know how people do it. I don't know. If anybody was around, there's a lot of things we could do, but since I don't plan these streams out in advance, it usually ends up with a lot of dead air. I'd say dead air. I can talk to myself for quite a bit, but part of the fun of streaming is interactivity. In fact, that's a large part of it. So, yeah. Let's see, what time? 8 minutes. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Means me changing everything back. Oh, I want to see. It cuts out most of the hat. The hat exists. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything here that would not? That would probably lie pretty good. I mean, honestly, this is what I want to do. Alright, well then we're keeping this on. And we'll do this for a little bit. And then we'll go from there. I'm gonna do one. Because then I should take care of the animals and other things today, and then maybe I'll be back this evening. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore, man. I'm just going day by day trying to